Well, there is a lot of reaction this morning to news that U.S. President Donald Trump is imposing new tariffs on steel and aluminum being imported into that country. And this is going to affect the Canadian economy big time. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more. Hayley, what are you hearing?
There is very strong opposition to this. Canada is the largest supplier of steel and aluminum to the States. We also happen to be the largest purchaser of U.S. steel, so this is going to have a massive impact on industry here. The tariffs are steep, and to this point, they don't discriminate, so they'll apply to any country that's exporting these goods to the United States. We've heard from Foreign Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland, who have called this move by U.S. President Donald Trump absolutely unacceptable and has promised to respond in good measure should Canada not receive an exemption from these tariffs. We're also hearing pressure south of the border, too, from a variety of groups, including the U.S. military, saying they're the ones that benefit from these steel products flowing north to south. So any steep increase in cost is going to impact them as well.
And what about here in BC? I know that, the steel industry across Canada is very big, very strong, but is there going to be a strong impact in our province?
We do. Sometimes we forget. We think of manufacturing primarily being based in Ontario and Quebec, but we do have a fairly significant manufacturing industry here. So this could hit home as well. And more broadly, these tariffs could absolutely put pressure on NAFTA negotiations, which of course would have repercussions for a variety of industries here in BC.
All right. And it looks like an election promise made by the NDP is not going to happen. The BC Utilities Commission is saying it will not freeze hydro rates. So what's going on here?
Yeah, the Commission is moving forward with the rate hike proposed by the previous BC Liberal government. It's saying that there is not enough justification or regulatory justification to warrant a one-year rate freeze. The NDP promised that as sort of an affordability measure to help families by not moving forward with a rate increase. But the Commission disagrees. So starting April 1st, ratepayers will see a 3% rise in their rates. This comes after a 4% rise in 2016 and a 3.5% rise last year. The NDP says it is now going to look at different measures to help people who these rate hikes are going to hit hardest.
All right. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver joining us today. Hayley, thanks for being with us.